Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun and welcome to another Who's That Indie Strategic Tactical Survival. Today we're looking at Sellswords, the Ashen Company, which as you can see is very early access because campaign does not exist. Now, how do I explain Sellswords even though there's absolutely no music? I'll have to add something. Hopefully future me has added something. Sellswords is Total War combined with Mountain Blade. You can fight on the battlefield. There's only 3 factions right now: Sakaria, Pretoria and Vultania. Pretoria is heavy armor. I can have it. Vultania is basically Vikings Norse, and you've got Sakaria is, I'd like to say desert tribes, I can't remember. So I have access to all 3 factions. There's only 2 infantry and 4 infantry and 2 archers for each one currently, but there will be more in. There's obviously the Vultania, Sakarian Desert, and Praetorian Land. Let's pick Praetorian Land. So, you get to pick your character, you fight upon the field of battle yourself in the campaign. Obviously, you'll be a bit more free-form, but you can choose what you're going with. Obviously, the more armor you have, the less stamina you have. Stamina is important, obviously, for combat. Let's go with that. I kind of like the look of that. I have an axe. Can I change my weapon to a 2-hander? I can! Ooh. Okay, let's go with that. There we go. I have a beard. So yeah, the battles go currently, as you can see. Let's give scimitars, heavy scimitars, war clubs, a sunflare. So as you can see, each one of these is spread out into 2 archers and 4 infantry. Each of the groups is pretty big. There's 160 swordsmen, 120 heavy swordsmen, 96 2-handers. Obviously, the more elite your troops go, the less of them there are. I'm going to have 2 units of Royal Guards next to me, and then I'm going to have a load of heavy swordsmen backed up by Praetorian archers. I'm going to give the enemy huge numbers of scimitars, because I just want to see a massive horde charge. It's going to be completely unfair, but I want to show how it looks. There we go. So battles are very simple. There isn't like, oh, if you press E, you go to your guide. I didn't mean to do that. Now you can drag and select load at once, but what you can't do is sort of like click and then drag. You have to sort of click and click each one. So isn't that involved just yet? Let's have this lot go to here. And we'll have this lot go to here. And we'll have these 2 advance to here and hold a line. There we go. So I'm going to get to my unit and we'll see everyone moving about. So as you can see, if I attack, I do a strike. That's it. If I go right, I strike right. Go left, I strike left. Go back, I do a stab. So very much like Mount and Blade. Now obviously the graphics, I'd like to say honestly, I was going to say they're not as good, but they're probably about the same as Mount and Blade 1, but not as polished. Is a good way of describing it. As you can see. So yeah, they're kind of similar to Mount and Blade 1. Not as polished. They could do with a lot more polish. But again, it's early access. Now, one of the other things, because it is very much entire regiments, like there's 70 guys here, 70 guys there, it's 140 men. The regiments fight together. One of the things you will find is the regiments keep their shape. So the front line will be anyone fighting at any one time. So you don't really get everyone massively piling in. I'd like to see a massive pile in, but you don't. Look at the wave of troops pouring in. And obviously these guys are probably more powerful than their entire army, because this is my Royal Guard, but yeah. I just want to show you what the combat looks like. As you can see, the lines are keeping together. They will be trying to dodge and strike and stuff. There will be blocks and so on. As you can see that, there's blocking going on. Fighting is happening. Probably a bit unfair using the most elite troops. Just want to see how it goes. Of course, you can get involved yourself. In the bottom, he's blocked. Took him. In the bottom, you can see there is a red bar, my health, and the yellow bar is, of course, my stamina. Now, I seriously doubt these soldiers will die because, like I say, these are very expensive troops. I just want to show you the combat because, as you can see, some troops are pouring through. The front lines are mixing slightly. So the front line of each one will go through and attack the back line, but as you can see, the back line itself is not moving. Pretty sure these guys got picked off at the back by archers. But yeah, as you can see, combat goes on. They're trying to block, they're trying to parry. You can also... I can block, I can parry, I can kick. There you go. And of course, each weapon you pick is a different style. Now, probably get rid of these for the next one. Look at the horde, though. Now, I don't know what happens if you die. I've yet to actually die within the game. Because you can actually very easily, honestly, run through enemy lines. Because cavalry is not yet implemented, and I don't have any archers for the enemy force, I can just do this. So yeah, they need to work a little bit on this. I can literally just wander around and do this. Sorry about that, the door went, and usually I start unpause, but as you can see, I like this image of me stabbing that man in the neck. Ah. Basically, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have gone hit, so... Okay, move. But once you start getting hit, you can get stun locked pretty easy, as you can see. Like, this is literal stun lock. Okay, dodge. Yeah, okay. Move. But there we go. So you can get stun locked pretty easily within the game. As you can actually see, though, it's very hard for them to lock you down. The only reason they got locked down in the first place was because the door went. Very effective door too. The door nearly killed me. As you can see, you can just wander around the enemy forces. Because obviously they don't break ranks. Huh. So you're only really fighting just a few soldiers at any one time. So while the battles are massive, as you can see, there's huge numbers of troops still all over. You aren't really engaging very well. As you can see, their forces are waiting too. Oops. Obviously, if your guy dies, I'm assuming you lose. I might actually let him die in the next test. Whenever you get out of third-person mode, it does freeze. That's good, so you don't sort of, you know, forget what you're doing. Let's do this. There we are. So I'm going to move in my actual troops now. But the combat's pretty interesting. Obviously, I'd like for it to be a bit more smoother on the animation, but again, it's early access. The corpses and the actual size of the battles is huge, which is always awesome. I would like to see the formations break ranks a bit more. It does make the battles more epic to watch, of course. Like, this is pretty epic, watching, like, troops in the distance fighting to the death. But I would like to see a bit more breakup of the infantry. It does look impressive. My God, does it look impressive. Ah! Ah! I can't pull off the Dark Souls parry. Got ya. Got ya. As you can see, troops are dying all over. The archers... There's a weird thing about the archers right now. You'll see them shoot, and their arrows magically seem to target people. If you see them falling here and there, they just magically seem to drop upon certain people's heads. I swear I saw them curving in my test, but I don't know. Like, one of the issues people had with Total Warhammer, or was it Shogun 2? I think it was Total Warhammer, was arrows magically locking onto targets. You see that? They curved. Yeah, the arrows are magically curving in on people. So I'd like to see a lot more spread out, if I, yeah, honestly. But yeah, let's go back to combat mode. But yeah, it is massively impressive, these huge armies fighting. You see that? They're curving in on people. So I'd like to see a lot more spread out with that. A lot more spread out. Because let's face it, right now it's Little bit too much targeting a single man at any one time, which is a bit honestly. Here we go. As you can see, they do move forward to attack targets, but it's usually the front line moving in. As you can see, he's already picked a target. That soldier has turned over to fight him, and they're blocking. So the combat is pretty cool, as you can see. They block, they parry, they fight. I like it. I like this kind of style of combat. It's not canned animations like you have, but it's actual combat going on. And it's not just a soldier hitting a soldier and a soldier hitting a soldier. It's a soldier hitting someone and that soldier trying to block, parry or strike first. You know, they've made decisions. Although, yeah, they do pick targets. You can very much see a target being picked. You can see that soldier over there turned around. So there is AI target locking going on. Yeah, look. He's trying to... he backed away. Struck him. Come on, get your shield up. Oh! 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 Oh, it's a parry! Oh, he blocked it! He got killed anyway. But yeah, I like this. And as you can see, the infantry have been completely decimated. Which doesn't leave that many troops left to play with. Which obviously I'm just messing about, show you how things go. The arrow curve is very odd. Oh wow, this force just got melted. But then again, the enemy, even though they are weaker troops individually, obviously does a lot more of them. Oh wow, there's like a soldier over there. Look at them all. But yeah, I have great hopes for this game. I really want to see the campaign get involved. Obviously I'm going to mess around with it a bit more. Maybe even try different forces. I can have it. Am I dead? What happens? Did I lose? Oh no, I just can't play that character anymore. That's fine. So I don't know from this current point whether that's a general or you. I am unsure if that's a general or you. It could be you, and you die, you lose. You know, you only have one big massive band. Or it could be a general and you have multiple armies. Currently I am unsure about that. The arrow is just... But yeah, I am very intrigued. Okay, we'll do this. Because it shows 3 different factions at the very least. There might be more factions in the future, which I'm kind of excited to see. The problem with the armoured swordsmen isn't that they're weaker, it's that they're significantly slower. Like that soldier over there blocking. He blocks, then he gets hit because he can't get his shield up again in time. These troops they're fighting are much faster than them. An awful lot faster. Look at them all. Okay, pick off those guys. Yeah, we're not going to win. No, obviously there isn't too many things you can do right now. Again, it is very, very early. I'd like to see more things you can do. Like, that might be in the future. But right now, of course, there isn't too much at all. Like, there isn't really too much strategy, too much tactics going on, but there's definitely a very good framework. Okay, they've out of arrows, charge. Oh, no, not out of arrows, they're just automatically. Okay, I'm used to being Total War, where if you can, it will show an actual bow and arrow as your icon. To get a charging, but yeah, as you can see, battle's wound down. Let's end it for now. Yeah, why not? Let's go back to sword and board. There's my axe. Okay. Tie trousers. You can see that. Tie trousers. So let's go with straight up match of regular swordsmen. Massive horde of them. Actually, let's deleting them's a bit annoying. You can't multi-click. You just click one at a time. There's a few things they can do to make it better. Okay, a couple of units of bowmen at the back. And a unit of Royal Guard in the centre. Now I'm going to go 6 units of two-handers. I'm going to get a couple of heavy axemen in there. And we're going to go with some Sakaran longbowmen to support them. So as you can see, I have more points than them. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, each faction fights differently, as you can see. There's not really too much else to say. Like, the game, it works well. Like, I haven't seen any big lag spikes or anything. It runs good, nice and steady. It's obviously not too much to look at, but you know. I'm also kind of curious to see if troops will bring up their shields when they're getting shot at. I don't think they do, considering the magic of the arrows. There are going to be sieges. The next update they are adding to this version of the game will be sieges. So I am very curious to see how that goes. Actually add siege weaponry in, or it's just, you know, attacking the walls a la Mount and Blade. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how this goes. They're fighting similar troops, so it will be a lot slower. I do like them. Each one's got its own different style. Oh, we're turning fire. Can't see any shields go up. They're hitting the two-handers. That's fine. Taking a few hits though, because they are heavily armoured. Here they come. Look at that wave of troops. Look at them go. Just a horde. So my guys are picking them off. As you can see, there's corpses dropping everywhere. But no shields going up. So there's no AI to defend against arrows, which is a bit of a shame, but there you are. So I'll see how the AI does, obviously, in the future. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm keen to see how it goes. I can have it. So obviously these soldiers fight a lot slower than the other ones. The scimitars were very fast troops. Of course they couldn't really take the hits, but you couldn't really hit them. Look at this battle ongoing. Again, no, you can just run through them. So right now there isn't really too much to stop you whatsoever. And archers are devastating. Look at the corpse piles. So I'd like to see obviously cavalry come in. I'd like to see troops actively use shields. Look at the amount of dead. They must have lost maybe a quarter of their army before they even hit the front lines. Oh, the archers I picked also fire faster. The entire Sakaran forces are much faster. They shoot faster, they attack faster. That's why they're so devastating to these armies, because obviously these guys are a lot slower. Hello. Oh! Oh god, swords. No. Got you as well. Oh. 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 There we go, another one down. But yeah, I've literally locked this entire archer unit off by just stabbing one. Let's go back to where you are. So if you don't go in your commander, as you can see, I cannot control him. That's literally just me standing there. Yeah, that's just me standing there. So you have to make sure you're controlling your commander. Otherwise, you literally can't do anything. Oh, I've pulled him into range of my archers. And it looks like I won. Their entire line got wiped out by arrow fire, apart from some on the left and some on the right. There's a few over there, actually. Who are you? You mine? Yeah, you're mine. So yeah, most of the forces are wiped out. But anyway, I have a lot of hope for this game. An awful lot of hope for this game. I just think it needs a bit more work on the whole actually using shields and stuff like that. As you can see, a lot of their troops who died here, they died in formation. Just waiting. But yeah, I'm going to have some more details on this one. I'm going to keep on following. But anyway, I've been the Fallen Show. It's been Sellswords. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next Who's That Indie? Strategic, Tactical, Survival. Ciao for now, people. Ooh. Oh, look at that block! So I have to parry. I've never been able to master that, even in Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. Oh, the follow-up! Oh! Yeah, I do think there should be more. There we go. More than one soldier attacking at any one time before I finish. There should definitely be more than one soldier attacking. It's always one-on-one duels. You don't see massive hordes trying to kill each other because they don't break ranks. You can literally see people dueling amongst the enemy lines. It's a bit. They need to work on that. Either way, ciao for nows. Bye bye.